So actually I expected, because with 60 players and so this guy is never going to play. I'm going to play. Never going to play. This is a goalkeeper. I'm going to bring it up here. Very few. So this guy is going to go back down here. So I don't have, this right back is, well, not that old, but I don't have any second left back. I don't have a second left back. This is an old center back. Man, I have so many gaps to plug here. And here, this one is, so this guy is a central midfielder. I need to move him up. I want to move this midfield up a bit. Yeah. So you can see the different playing styles here. You can go here, explain about Inspire. What are playing styles? So there is a goal poacher, a predatory striker who plays off the shoulders of the last defender. So you'll see him be making a lot of runs off the last defender, and it has its compatible positions. Then there's the dummy runner, a player who attracts the defense to create space for other players to exploit. For example, Roberto Firmino is a dummy runner in this game, and when you play him against him, especially in the CPU, with the CPU using him, he usually really terrorizes the center backs. He brings them forward, he takes them out of their position, and then Salah and Mane capitalize. There's the fox in the box, the striker who lurks in the opposition 18 yard just waiting for the ball. Compatible positions, there's center forward, target man, focal point of the attack by holding the ball up in advanced position, so center forward. Creative playmaker, player who takes advantage of any opening in the defense to initiate attacks and assist shots on the goal. So you can see that one has a lot of compatible positions. Then there's the prolific winger and the roaming flank. So the prolific winger places himself on the wing, occasionally cutting into the center, but the roaming flank, he tends to cut inside from the wing to receive passes. So that's the difference. Personally, I prefer the roaming flank because now he gets into the position to get the ball to his feet. So there's a cross specialist, a player who hugs the touchline waiting for a chance to cross the ball in. Classic number 10, an old style static playmaker who makes use of deft touches and passes rather than pace or movement. I'm trying to think of an example of the classic number 10. I don't know, maybe Iniesta, Xavi, I don't know. Whole player, a player who looks to make runs into the opposition goal area when the team is on the attack. Compatible positions, second striker, AMF, RMF, LMF, CMF. Okay. Box to box, a player who tirelessly covers every blade of grass for the full 90 minutes. This is like N'Golo Kante, somebody, Pogba maybe, just the box to box midfielders. Anybody, the word box to box, you can bring somebody, just brings the image of somebody into your mind. The destroyer, tenacious battler who keeps opposition attacks at bay through hard tackling and pressing. Compatible positions, CMF, DMF, center back. Backs like Eric Bailly, another destroyer, Pepe, Ruben Diaz. Yeah. So orchestrator, a player who lurks in deeper positions ready to initiate attacks. Compatible positions, CMF, DMF. This is like somebody who plays long passes and short passes from behind, like Jorginho, Marco Verratti. Xavi to some extent, Pjanic, yeah, those kind of players. And deep lying number 6 or 8 who plays passes. Anchorman, a deep sitting defensive midfielder protecting the back line. He's like Sergio Busquets, Rodri, Nemanja Matic, such a player. Then there are the fullbacks, offensive fullback finisher, defensive fullback. You can read the differences there. Offensive fullback is attack minded, who will run upfield. Defensive fullback will sit back. Then fullback finisher will be cutting into the center rather than going wide. So somebody maybe like Kyle Walker. Yeah, somebody like maybe Kyle Walker. Yeah, or the Man City, the way they usually play. Then the centre backs build up extra front man, and the destroyer. Then there is the goalkeeper. There's a huge difference between the offensive goalkeeper and the defensive goalkeeper. The offensive goalkeeper will come out and try to cover the area behind the defense. And also when you're inside the box, when the opponent is inside the box, he will come out and try to narrow out the angle. The defensive goalkeeper will stay on the goal line. So it's a bit... So the defensive goalkeeper will concede more goals for me. I don't know. Yeah. So about Inspire. Players may have the Inspire characteristic based on his abilities. When on the ball, such players inspire teammates to behave in a way that complements their play style. Dribble through. Available for players skilled at through dribbling. Teammates will react as if the player is dribbling towards the ball. Low pass. Available for players skilled at low passing. Teammates will move as if the players are making a low pass. Lofted pass. Blah 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 blah. Lofted pass. So this will make the players make different type of runs. So if you have a player who has this Inspire, for example, for low pass, I don't have anybody who has Inspire. What? There's one with 1 star. So they'll be making runs for lofted passes in behind. Let's see if he has the... Yes, he has the low lofted pass. He has the player skills. So these playing styles and player skills, they really differentiate. They make a difference in the uniqueness of each player in this game. So I think we need to improve this thing. Oh, I haven't set attacking tactics. We can't be playing counter attack. We gotta play. Ooh. So I haven't explained about the team spirit. You can see there's a blue over there on the field at the top right corner. There's something written there, 71. That's the team spirit. It goes up to 99 is the maximum. So right now we're at 71. The play attack, maintain formation. I don't want to play counter attack. I want to play possession, football, short pass, center, flexible. So you see, every time it is something they are not used to, the team spirit goes a bit lower. So the defensive tactics are just the way I like them. I like it. So defensive style is the frontline pressure, the all-out. There's a frontline pressure. Personally, I like the frontline pressure, although it will sometimes it does leave you exposed. Advanced instructions, centering targets. So the advanced instructions are another differential. You can play false winger. The wingers come in. Defensive, you can prevent maybe the fullback or central midfielder from attacking. You can hug the touchline. Players on both flanks, the other side of the pitch. The players on the flank will stay wide. No, I don't like that. Attacking fullback. Both fullbacks will surge forward and midfielders drop back to cover them. As the fullbacks push forward, wingers will move to the center. This is how Liverpool play, but it really tires out the fullbacks because they have to go up forward and then you lose the ball and then they have to track back, so they really get tired in rotation. When a player is in possession of the ball on the wing, a teammate will head to the touchline to give them passing options. Other teammates will then run into the space that has been created. Tiki-taka. The priority is to keep passing the ball. Players take up positions to enable possession to be retained. Players will tend not to try to dash into space behind the opponent's defense. So that is a bit of a disadvantage. They won't be making so many runs. You'll have to play pass into the box rather than, yeah, you have to play a very slow, deliberate, composed attack. So false number 9, the striker will frequently drop into the hole to collect passes. No, I don't want a false 9. Centering targets, aim to score from crosses. When a player on the wing has possession, forwards will get into position in front of the goal and wait for the cross. Yes, false fullbacks. The fullbacks stray from their traditional position and push into the center. This gives the team numbers in the center of the pitch. This is one of Man City's default tactics in this game, and that's how they play even in the real game. So yeah, I'm going to be playing centering targets, false winger. Defensive tactics, deep defensive line. The defending team drops back to guard against through balls, leaving more space between individual players and the player they're marking. As players are no longer tightly marked, it makes it easier to pass the ball to feet. So they will drop back, so it's a bit easier to pass, especially with the midfielders. Tight marking. Certain players will be marked much tighter than usual, with the marker switching depending on the position. It's not available at the moment because we don't have a fixture close yet. Space tends to open up as the players track the opposition player the marker. So the defenders will really work hard to mark a certain player, and it will take them out of their position and give the spaces to other players. Wing back, wide midfielders or wingers drop back to cover defensively when needed. Now this one really makes the wingers tired. This is off. You can put everything off. Swarm the box. The opponent is pushing forward up the wing, players will group in front of the goal. As players approach the goal, it becomes easier for the attacking team to shoot from far. Counter target. Certain forwards stay in the vicinity of the opposition's box rather than dropping back to help the defense. It means that these forwards do not use up energy running back and forward. So in this game, my wingers really tire out and I end up subbing one or both of them in all of my games. So sometimes I usually use this counter target, but at the same time I don't like it because it makes the player really passive. Gegenpress, Gegenpress. When a team loses possession, they immediately try to win it back with multiple players, putting the player on the ball under pressure. It demands a lot of stamina. So there's a disadvantage there. It demands a lot of stamina. So if you use this, for example, for the first half, in the second half, the players are going to be really tired if you lose the ball a lot. So I'm going to leave it on defensive line. I'm going to leave that one off for the moment. Fluid formation, you can have this formation at kickoff, and then maybe you can change the formation here. When in possession, you can have a different formation. For example, you can have, when out of possession, I can, for example, yeah, let's say I can have this. At kickoff it's the same when in possession, and then when out of possession I can put them to drop back. But I don't want that. I don't want that at all. So yeah, player settings, the captain, I think I'm gonna leave him here. So this is also important. You're gonna look for a player with this captaincy trait. Player with the captaincy trait. if you play him with the captain or with the armband, it really helps. So you can see they explain the scissor feint, the player skills. Sorry, scissors feint, double touch, flip flap, Marseille turn, sombrero. Those are all skill moves. Scotch move, step on, ball control. Heading improves the accuracy of headers as well as the frequency of downward headers. Downward headers, of course, they're more difficult for the goalkeeper. Long range drive enables players to hit curling shots with great accuracy from a distance. Chip shot control enables accurate chip shots. Long range shooting, a measure of how accurately the player can shoot at long range. Knuckle shot enables to hit knuckle shots with greater ease, also applies to free kicks. So knuckle shot and dipping shot and rising shot, those three, some players may have one or two of those. So you can have someone with the dipping shot, and then you can have someone else with the knuckle shot. So their shots will be very different. You can see the ball, the trajectory is so different, and it's just beautiful. And acrobatic finishing enables players to finish even from awkward positions or when off balance. Heel trick enables players to pass when off balance. Okay. First time shot improves technique and precision when taking first time shots. One touch passes. Through passing, weighted pass enables players to apply backspin when playing lofted pass and through balls, improving accuracy. So this weighted pass, these players can make the pass. You can kind of, you can hear it's weighted. It's played perfectly for the run which the player is making, and it can be played so that it can avoid a defender. You can spin it or loop it over the leg of a defender. Then there's pinpoint crossing, enables player to curling crosses with great accuracy. Outside curler enables players to shoot and pass using outside of the boot, even at long distances. Rabona, execute a Rabona means you can pass or shoot when the opposition is not expecting it. No look pass enables passes that meets direct opponents. Low lofted pass. The goalkeeper low punt. This is actually really good with the goalkeepers because it helps with the distribution from the goalkeeper's hands. The high punt is not so good. Long throw, GK long throw penalty. Gamesmanship enables players to win free kicks. And then there's man marking and track back, and interceptions, acrobatic clear, captaincy, and super sub. Captaincy becomes the team's inspiration on the pitch, reducing the effects of fatigue for all the team. So this captaincy, if you play this guy with the armband, it will really be a differential. If it's a goalkeeper, there's a way he'll make some extra effort with his saves. If it's a striker, he'll be scoring a bit more often and more. You'll see he's just more hungry and stuff. Super sub improves the player's ability when introduced in the second half of the game. So like Mason Greenwood is really good with this super sub because when he comes in, he just makes an impact, scores. Fighting spirit enables players to perform better under pressure and fatigue as well as adversity. Okay. So Casio has the low punt. You're gonna be the captain. So free kick, short free kick, Otero. Free kick taker 2. Okay, left corner. Penalty taker. Are you a penalty specialist? Oh, I'm gonna leave you there. But let's just look at this guy. He's not a penalty specialist. So I'm gonna leave it on the penalty specialist. Player to join attack. So the two center backs and the striker. Yeah, and of course out of offside trap. So because this team has no wingers to speak of, there's a player I have to sign because he's really good and he's got loads of potential. And his name is Talismano. And he is a Brazilian So here he is, 74 at 18 years old. He can play on the left and right. Can also play center forward. Oh, he has. Oh, that's interesting. So I can. Oh, he's a free agent. So let's try and sign him. He would welcome a move to our club where he will be given a more significant role. Hey, look at the salary budget. It's really low, 21,000. Let's try this guy with 10 years. Can't offer him 4 years, really? 3 years. I can't turn off the release fee, and I can't increase it. Okay. Yeah, so that's good. Once we get this kid, all will be well. So the scouting, bolster weak spots, area, no region specified, things to focus on, no special focus, budget consider. So you can scout bolster weak spots. So this one will look for the weak points in the team. I'm going to leave it there. You can select any area. You can select England, France, or you can select Europe in general. You can select Brazil. I'm going to be looking for Brazilians mostly. So things to focus on, still developing. Yeah. So you can bring me young players. And then I need fullbacks, I need defenders. I'm gonna leave that on just South America, still developing. I just consider the budget. Then I'm gonna set another one on midfield. I'm not gonna select any area here. No, let me just focus on Brazilian players. Still developing, yes. So those three are gonna help me get players, and they also help with reducing the salary you're gonna pay the player, and also the transfer budget. So here we go. Oh, the first game of the pre-season, it's the ICC. Could I make a suggestion? Allowing Ederson to play in this competition will help achieve some of his potential. It's a perfect stage to test a youngster like him. We're good at position and confluence. Oh man, already one day in and I have a game. Ederson waiting in wings for chance to play. Looking for Corinthians Otero. Okay. So this is the International Champions Cup South America. Oh man, let's just play here on participant settings so that I can change the preset. This is the preset. I have my settings here for the through ball, passing, support level. You can change the. You can play without assistance or level 1. A little assistance is provided. Level 2, assistance is provided regarding to the pass target, accuracy and strength. And then there's level 3. I usually play with level 3. I think it plays better for me. So we're gonna have to play the first game without any with the original squad. Okay, it's fine. So let's look at this here. Oh, Stadio Mineirao. So in this, turn this information thing off. So Gustavo Mosquito. Oh my. I'm just gonna keep. Oh, I love this guy already. This guy is going to be a great player for me now. Mosquito. And it's Mosquito. Alright. Oh man, I don't have a left back. So who's this player who's being told to play? Edison. He's gonna come in off the bench. Okay. Mosquito is the best player on this position for the moment. So I don't like playing in that condition, but it's fine. Everything seems to be in order. This guy is a second striker, but he's looking up for the game, so let's look at his finishing 76. Oh, he's gonna have to play. Then Joe. So here we go, kickoff. So, International Champions Cup.
Hello and welcome to you all as our coverage of the opening fixture of the International Champions Cup gets underway. It is a slightly new concept for some of you, but it is a special invitation event held both stateside and in Asia, as it has been since 2013. Interest in the competition has been phenomenal. It has drawn in crowds of over 100,000, which signal again that football is indeed a worldwide sport. It presents a rare opportunity for fans who cannot travel to watch their clubs or their favourite players to see them right on their own doorstep. Beautiful scenes here inside the Mineral. It certainly retains all of its original character despite all of the modernisations and modifications of recent times.
Universidad de Chile.
Well, there is a party atmosphere here, a very, very good turnout.
Yes, Peter, as you have intimated, a great stage for both clubs. A chance for supporters to see their team up close and personal too. And indeed an opportunity to grow the fan base and of course expand into new markets. The success of these events is triggering more, and it's wonderful to know that there's a huge appetite to keep them coming, and I hope they do.
All right. It's kickoff, lads.
So off we go then.
So we're assuming this defensive line first.
Gill. Well, of course, this is the first really big game of pre-season, and so, Jim, the manager's actions and his statements, his tactics, his thoughts.
Well, it just goes to show you, Peter, the level of expectation and interest.
Scrutiny.
Yeah, I mean, they really want to hit the ground running, so as much as there's so much excitement around, there's also added pressure.
Wagner.
I'm not a fan of the way these guys are positioning.
That intervention was very necessary.
Total.
Defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again.
Universidad de Chile have opted to really stretch the game now.
Yeah, that's pretty evident, but What's their thinking?
It looks as if the opposition are happy to defend the width of the 18-yard box, trying to remove that compactness.
That's been done very well. Hazard has already stopped.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Who's annoyed? I'm the one who's annoyed.
Plays it out to the wing. He gets past his man. Whipped in. Cassio claims it.
There is the low punch. Look at that.
Gets the better of his man. Look at the defender bombing forward.
Early cross.
In
Oh,
he will be livid with himself.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
So you can see the low punch gives me a chance straight from the goalkeeper to create a chance. His heading was a bit better.
Good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Has a goal! Lacking in accuracy.
Asleep. I really need some centre backs. But unfortunate that I had this pre-season now to figure out his team.
Corinthians
and build
seeing more of the ball,
spirit.
but still aren't carrying much goal threat.
Oh, yeah. Hold my drink.
This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. He's played him through. Striding forward, facing goal. Clears it out of harm's way. Gill. Wagner.
Oh, nice. Mosquito.
Oh, it's opened up nicely.
Come on, get in here and one. Why are you standing back there? What's the matter? I need to change this guy's playing style. I'm go with coaching.
Forward it goes.
Give him a shot.
Takes it over to the other flank.
Oh, the mosquito. Wow.
Oh, that's a waste.
Oh, that wasn't. I don't know what that was. Was it a good pass or bad pass? Not a bad pass, but was the receiver not?
Towards half time, and it is still scoreless. Tries to get it forward quickly.
Oh no.
Over to the left. It's a good foot in there. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see.
Mosquito. Oh!
Ball through needs to be good here.
Come on, Luan.
Cuts it out. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Mosquito, come on.
Looking to go deep. Cleared away. Universidad de Chile can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. That is going to be the final action of the first half. So neither team has broken through. They're certainly not going to want to try. It's an interesting game up to now, but still goals.
Yeah, half time.
Second half, lacking only
you
a
have
goal.
that one,
Score
that header.
0-0.
And you change this one. This guy is stronger and play on a single pivot here. What foot does it play? Two righty. Play on this side. And him here. Just behind. Forward. Should I make the sub now? No. Don't really see any sub necessary at the moment. Okay. I haven't created much, so I don't need to change the defensive tactics here.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone could step up and produce something a little more magical.
Hoists it forward. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. He is not one readily.
Oh, it's a bad pass. Okay, deliver through. Why did I play it?
And the shot!
Oh, should have passed here.
And that certainly packs a punch.
I was changing the attack mentality there.
Corinthians have it back and they can go again.
Just put
Tries to get it clear.
So now, as you can see, I think notice now the players are a bit further forward here. So everyone now is in their box.
Wagner still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. They back in. And it's played forward. Gets away from his opponents. Out to the left it goes. In with the challenge. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Oh. I think this guy off and give him Everaldo.
Could be trouble here. The referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Mr. Warning. Ooh. And then you have to take the tumble.
And he's there to clear it.
Nicely done here. You know you're really disappointed me.
Get a throw in.
Mosquito. Doing this there.
There's going to be another change here. Over to the left. Gone a long way up and away.
Very bad game. Honestly, I blame the team spirit. Is at 60, 68, and
has a hit!
Oh,
fine stop from the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling
just
save.
came in.
Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Nicely done, yeah. Oh, the goalkeeper is amped up. Alright, let's see. Let's go from this corner. Ronaldo. Oh, I had it!
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
The Lasso is not happy. Oh, that's a free header, man. Yeah. Oh, look at the badge. The champions, the defending champions. Alright. Free header. So they've left that through.
He's got away. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there.
You can see that there's a
Out to the right.
that's the done Cazares.
Universidad de Chile merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Look at him.
He's there to receive
Cazares
it.
is when something done, do
He's caught
yourself.
him in or out. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Oh, this is going to be a bit of a challenge, but it's very close. So getting
And
it
a
up
real chance to
over.
break the deadlock. It certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
Let me just change this to a go. Oh, let's see. Luan is on the play on form, so.
Going for goal! Oh, he's hit the bar! That was travelling.
Oh, I'm supposed to play this guy, what's his name? Ederson. Oh, off the post.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
It is. Nothing is working anyway, so I think we'll just make the subs. Hardware get out. So 2 subs.
Across the field it goes. Battles to win it back.
Oh, yeah, just come on. Oh, that's a foul.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Advantage is over.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Oh, barged into him. Oh dear.
He's had a crack.
I don't know why he didn't get in there and challenge.
Brushed off the ball there.
Header.
Well, both sides
Luan,
might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last flick.
Ronaldo. You had the chance to be the hero there.
Now a chance to break.
One more chance.
Just needed to be better than that, and he knows it. He's made sure that that won't get through. We are into stoppage time. He's got options out wide. That is terrific skill. Ball's loose, who's getting there?
Oh no.
Back into the middle.
Okay, this tough.
Universidad de Chile have to get it into the box and quickly. It's come through.
98 minutes.
That will be the final act. Frustrating game for attackers on either side. They hardly had a sniff. Defence is broadly in charge, and it has finished goalless. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
Very boring game. One shot on target.
Both wish you a very good evening.
And Cazares 7.0. Okay. Oh, and Colo 142. So now I have to win my 2 games remaining to have a chance at the ICC Cup. A cup. Have a chance at the trophy. Negotiation day. Disappointing fan performance has fan rattled. Oh no. Oh no, and after all the hype I made. Manager Ted Lasso's new era of attacking football got to ominous start in their first half when the team's performance fell decidedly flat and short of the supporters' expectations. The manager talked a big game at his press conference, so I was pretty disappointed in our first match. You can't trust anything anyone says these days. Oh, that's just terrible, man. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm sorry. That was very boring. I have news on negotiations to sign Thales Manu. Although the terms are not exactly what we wanted, we have managed to reach a deal. Okay, he's open to the idea of moving on, but he's asking for better terms. Probably asking for a better wage, salary or something. Negotiation to renew Ruan's contract. Okay. Casio. Oh, yes. A team. Okay, I'm gonna stop right here and I'm going to meet you guys yeah, in the next game. See you guys later. Don't forget to like,